How have you been getting on this week, Sharon?
Mr. Davis, I am getting very frustrated. I feel I am not getting anywhere.
But how come? Have you been practicing since the last lesson?
I have been reading up about modes. They are very interesting. I want to know what mode I should play over what chord.
Well, that depends.
On what?
Well, how shall I answer your question? I mean, it all depends on what effect you want. There is not a right or wrong way. In fact, different players may choose different modes sometimes depending how the mood suits them. It is called improvisation, Sharon.
For example, I have been reading about using the altered scale over a dominant, but I do not know which scale to use if it is a flat 9 sharp 11. And does this change if it is a sharp 9 and flat 13?
Sharon, this is quite complicated.
I have also tried using the Locrian over the flat 5-2 chord before a dominant sharp 9, finishing with a Lydian fill over the final major 9 chord. However, I wondered whether a Phrygian dominant may have been better.
Wow. And how did it sound?
Fucking awful. Just fucking awful.
I see.
Yes.
And what tunes have you been playing this week?
I have also been reading about prostitution chords which can be swapped for more obvious dominant ones.
Substitution.
Whatever, Mr. Davis, whatever. I just need to know what notes to play, when, and why.
If I remember correctly, Sharon, you trained as a classical player. Is this correct?
Sure.
And how long have you been playing jazz trumpet?
6 months, Mr. Davis.
Please do not give up your job as principal trumpet with the Philharmonia, Sharon. The jazz world is a very difficult one to get into and the pay is not very good.
And do you have any other advice for me, Mr. Davis?
Yes, Sharon. It would be wise to stop reading theory and get on with playing.